Dick, tonight we've got a non-conference matchup.
Just because it's a non-conference matchup doesn't mean there's not a lot on the line. Mr. Nestler, I assure you, the selection committee pays close attention to these games.
There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
Wow, Brad. Look at the matchup at the small forward position. That's the price of admission itself. Two skilled players who can really play.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. Gave it up. Stolen away. On the dribble, gives it up. The Bulldogs pushing the ball in transition for the bucket. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin. Coach about to adjust his rotation.
They've got a player spotting up on the three. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Gets the rejection. Ansel's modest performance is bringing down his confidence level.
Things aren't coming easy for him right now.
He got the layup to go and the foul is called. The crowd starting to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Cross court. He throws it up from downtown. Out on the wing. Kicks it out. Open shot. They got it. For the bucket. That's good. Out on the wing. On the dribble, gives it up for two. Looking to move it around the perimeter from the corner on the left side.
Double team now, bad angle.
Goes up for two. Out on the left wing.
High post screen.
Busts the jumper. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc looking for the open jumper. He takes the open jumper.
Shot was no good, baby. Beautiful use of the screen, though.
Looking to reset the offense. He lets it go. He seems determined to take the tough shot.
But they're not falling, and the offense is being totally taken out of sync.
Inside with a jumper. Scores it. And one too many dribbles and a steal. Pushing in transition for the bucket.
Great transition bucket.
He shoots from the deep corner. They get it to go. The Trojans set up offensively now. On the left side from three-point territory. Missed the jumper. About 3 minutes remaining on the game clock. Out on the wing. 10 on the shot clock. He uses the shot fake. Got a nice screen with the block. They push it up on the break. And the jam.
Hey, Brad, to play full court defense, you must really rotate. You must really get into trapping positions, and you got to anticipate exceptionally well. But you got to get into the passing lanes and really force them into turnovers.
For two, he makes the shot. He tries the jumper. Off the mark. Pushes it up. Looks at the three. Nails the jumper. Pull-up jumper from way out. He doesn't get the hoop to fall. Ten on the shot clock. The Trojans are going to reset their offense now. From the top of the circle, Number 14 got the isolation and dropped the bucket. Look at that student body. They are going mad.
The student body looks like they're ready to terrorize the opposition.
Tries for two. For two. No. This defense is fierce.
They're fierce, and they're not afraid to take chances, Brad.
Buried it. Puts it on the floor and up and under.
I did a great job of the ball fake.
And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
Well, you know, the key, as you said, Brad, is motion. You have to have good movement on the perimeter to set up the guy on the inside. And everything's keyed about the entry to the post player. When he gets the ball, you can run backdoor cuts. You can run screens. You can run back screens. You can do a lot of things on the perimeter, get open layups off the key.
The Trojans transition into offense. Out on the wing. For the bucket. There was no doubt about that one. That's a great drive to the basket.
When you drive with conviction, good things happen. Sometimes it's the basket, sometimes you get fouled.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
They run it up for two. Gets it to fall. The Trojans are cranking things up at the defensive end, and they're going to extend that pressure.
An aggressive move on their part, Brad. They'll be looking to force some turnovers.
Shots off the mark. That's a foul. He cashed in on the layup and gets the foul. You know, when a team shoots this well from the line, playing aggressive defense can come back to haunt you.
Hey, that means that they're doing a good job of practicing free throws.
My, oh my, this is turning out to be one tough place to play for the visitors, Dick.
Hey, the home team crowd is starting to get crazy, Brad, and that spells trouble. Now you got to score that. You got to count it. The defense is denying any opportunity to get a shot off on those screens, Brad.
On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up with a shot. Miss after miss after miss. Dick, their shooting has been horrid.
Wow, when a team is shooting the ball like this, I'm telling you, they're not focused.
Holloway receives the ball. 10 to shoot. Here's the offensive drop step in a low block, but better defense.
I tell you, the defense doesn't allow him to get to the baseline. That was a beautiful alley-oop.
Ansel receives the pass. Alley-oop. Goes up for two. This one is shaping up to be a barn burner, Dick.
Tempo of the game really important here. You want to establish some good tempo.
About 4 minutes remaining. Trying to come up with a steal, and they do. The Bulldogs looking to attack in transition. On the outside. Tries for two with the layup. Gave it up. He is going to the line. Everything looked good, but the result.
Coach about to adjust his rotation.
Working it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Two with a lay-in. About 2 minutes remaining. On the wing. He shows the sweet touch. Moving it around the perimeter. He shoots from the angle.
Little two-man game there, Brad.
They look to get it to the inside. Now with 10 to shoot. Out on the wing. Looking to reset the offense. For the bucket. With a layup. The players got a much-needed breather with that timeout. I think they're going to come with some pressure here, Dick.
Got to take some pride on the defensive end.
Gets a hand in the way. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. He goes to the free throw line. No doubt. Second one, good. It's always interesting to see who's still hot and who's not after a timeout, Dick.
Well, you got to think the shooters might be the most effective, Brad.
He goes for three. In and out. And the clock stopped with a foul.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Gets his second. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
And here, Dick, we have our players of the game.